let's say I need to do that, even though I really don't, the draw sheet would not help me at all. So let's see what that would look like. In order to help a patient scoot up to the head of the bed by myself, I'm going to need to get underneath her hips and help her with her hips as she tries to push up. Okay? Since there is a draw sheet underneath her, I'm going to scoop under the sheet and her just because it's easier. Okay, so we're going to scoot you up to the head of the bed. Get underneath here. Okay, and on 3, you're going to push with your strong leg and your elbows. Ready? Okay, go ahead and push when you're ready. Good. And let's untuck your shoulders, lift your head. Very nice. Okay, and stop. Okay, we're now going to practice moving a patient who's post back injury, back surgery. The big issue with this is now whenever they do a rolling activity, instead of allowing them to do rolling with trunk rotation, which is also what we call segmental rolling, where either the hips or the shoulders move first, we're going to make them log roll. And in that situation, we're going to ask them to roll with their shoulders and hips at the same time. Now again, as I mentioned before, for the purposes of practice and testing, we're going to say that this patient is a +1 moderate assist. So about a 50-50 effort between the two of us. So, and also I'm going to again repeat the use of the draw sheet. And again, always be prepared to do it with or without a draw sheet, but definitely with a back patient, easier to do with a draw sheet. Okay, we're going to bend both your knees up one at a time. We're going to scoot you over to the edge. Again, we're going to sit him up once he gets to the edge. So our goal is to get to the edge that's about femur length, and actually looking at it, we don't have far to go, but we'll do one little scoot. And then we're going to roll to sit up, because this is definitely not a lower extremity orthopedic problem. It's a back, and we want to protect it. So, again, I'm going to get around his hips and tell him you're going to push with your elbows and your feet, and lift your hips up and scoot them toward me. Okay, go ahead and push and scoot. Good. Okay, move your legs over one at a time. Watch that double leg lift, and then lift your shoulders up and slide them toward me. Good. And actually, I probably overcompensated. He's now a little close to the edge. We got, in terms of our demonstration, go ahead and push back a little bit. Sorry. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, I overcompensated. Actually, if this was a patient who could not have done that himself, I would have had to have gotten back over there and moved him over. So actually, let's show that. Let's say I overscooted you. I would have to come back over here and say we did a little too much. Okay, so let's just push back and over toward me a little bit by lifting your hips. Okay, go ahead and lift them, push a little bit, and now lift and move your shoulders a little bit. Okay. We're going to keep his knees up, especially back patients. Keeping their knees up, especially if they're hurting. It's actually easier for them to roll in hook line than it is with their legs straight. I'm going to roll to your side now. But when we roll to your side, I want your shoulders and hips moving at the same time. That keeps your waist from twisting, and that will make you feel better on your back. So I want you to reach out with this arm. I want you to reach over with this arm. When we're ready to go, I want you to, as you drop your knees over, reach with that arm, so that everything rolls at the same time. Okay, lift and look your head this way, and reach and roll hips and knees together. And shoulders, I said that wrong. Hips and shoulders together, sorry. Okay, so reach and drop your knees at the same time. He did it, but my cue was horrible. Okay, let's bring your arm up here. Draw your knees up. Same thing as before. He's going to use his elbow and his hands to push with. I still got him a little close. Now let me go ahead and show you this. If you're a little close and they're on their side, you can push them back a little bit. Go ahead and just push yourself back a little bit. And what he felt was me kind of holding the sheet and just pushing back with his knees a little bit. That only works if his hips are at 90, so that when I push on his knees, I drive straight through his femur to his hip. And then if he needs to move his shoulders back, we can do that as well. Now he's a little better position. You see, there's that just knee off the edge look. Okay? Now we're going to sit up. After you flick your feet off, you push with your hands and sit up. You get underneath your shoulder. Good. Drop your feet off. Push up. Get your hands on either side and hold yourself up. Okay? Our draw sheet is a mess. We lost our pillow. Okay, that's a new pillow. It looks like the old one, but it's a new pillow. Okay, we're going to lay back down. So put your hand over here and here. Okay. Drop him down. Again, he's going to lower himself down. I'm going to use this hand to bring his legs up. Not lift, just slide him up while his knees stay bent. Okay, so drop down to your side. Good, stay on your side. Okay. Again, I don't want to leave him, so I'm going to put my knee up here. Again, when you roll back, shoulders and hips together. Okay, so lean your shoulders and hips back together. If I had to scoot him into the bed, I would have to move him up. I would have to move over there to help him. If I wanted to help him scoot up in bed, I could get under his hips and help him scoot up to the head of the bed. So either way, I'm ready to do what I need to do. If I need to roll him to that side, I need to go to the other side and help him. Okay.